Hi everyone. In today's lesson, I'll be going through the answers for the non-verbal reasoning practice paper. So let's get started. Section 1. Analogies. Look at the shapes below. The first shape is related to the second shape in some way. Find which figure completes the second pair in the same way as the first pair. So, if we have a look at the example one, we can see what's happened with the colours. Can you see that they have all gone up one? So this has gone up here, this has gone here, and the stripes have gone there, and then the white has gone down the bottom. So we're going to be looking for one where this is at the top, this is the second, this is the third, and that's at the bottom. And you can see that is answer B. Okay, the shapes haven't changed, just the patterns. Okay, question 1. What's happening over here? We can see that the shape on the outside, the diamond shape, has moved to the right. And the shape on the inside, the circle, has moved to the left. And the arrow has gone 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, so let's do the same thing to this one. So we want this shape, the outer shape, to go to the right. So we want the hexagon to go to the right, so we can get rid of a few options here. Okay, so we're left with 3 options. The inner shape goes to the left. All of those are correct. The triangle's on the left, and we need the arrow to rotate 90 degrees clockwise, so it's going to go this way. So therefore our answer is C. Question 2. So we can see here the shape has changed the number of sides. Here we've got 8 sides to the shape. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here we've got 7. We've got a pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's gone down by 1. So this shape has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagon. It's going to go down to 5. So we want a 5-sided shape. And so what have we got with a 5-sided shape? Not this one, not this one, not this one. So we're left with 2 options. Then what's happened? Colour inside, which in this case is black, has become the entire colour of the shape. So this is going to become the entire colour of the shape. And you can see this is diagonal stripes going in this direction. That's why our answer here is E. Question 3. So if we look at what's happened between these two, we can see that any square that had a white circle, these have been deleted, which means that we need to delete these squares as well. So we can get rid of some options here. This has to be wrong because it's still got this square here. This one potentially could be right. This one could be correct because we've got a space there and a space there. This one is wrong and this one is wrong because this one has this and this one has this. Okay, so what else has happened? The squares that have had a black circle have become completely black. So these 2 squares have become completely black. So this is wrong, and therefore we are left with answer C. Okay, question 4. Let's have a look at what's happened here. So we've got 3 vertical lines and 2 horizontal. And here we've got 1 vertical and 1 horizontal. So this has gone down by 2, and this has gone down by 1. And it looks, if we look at these circles down here, that could be the code for how they've decided to do it. The white circles could be changing the number of vertical lines that are changed, and the coloured in circles could change the horizontal. So here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertical and 3 horizontal. We've got 3 white squares, so this is going to go down by 3. So we want to have 3 verticals. 2 black squares, so this is going to go down by 2. It's going to be 1 horizontal. So 3 vertical and 1 horizontal, we can see is answer A. Question 5. So first of all, we can see that this shape has been rotated 90 degrees clockwise. So we also want this shape to be rotated 90 degrees clockwise. So we can see it's not this one, could be that one, could be that one, not that one. Where the black part is in the wrong part. And what else has happened? Well, here we had 2 squares and now it's turned to 3. So here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to need to be looking for 5. And if we see the one that has 5 squares, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B. Question 6. First of all, we've got a square where the black arrow is pointing to, this square here, and you can see what's happened to that. It's been hidden. So that means this square also needs to be hidden. So we can get rid of this, we can get rid of this, and we leave the other options. Now, what is the lighter arrow doing, pointing to? It's turning this into black. So we want this corner here to turn to black. So we can get rid of this option. And we can see that the other squares haven't changed. So A would be wrong because this has changed. So actually our answer must be E. Question 7. So again, same kind of approach. If we see that these portions that have circles in them have become black. So that means these portions with circles must become black. So we can get rid of some options. This is wrong because this isn't black. This is wrong because this isn't black. This could be right. This could be right. This is wrong because it isn't black. So we're left with 2 options. So what else has happened? Let's look at the other shape. If we look at the square, these have turned grey. So our 2 squares here must turn grey. And we can see from that, therefore, that the answer must be D. Question 8. What's happened here is this dot has become a triangle and it's become a reflection of the other shape. And this triangle has changed colours to white. So here, if this dot is going to become a reflection, it's going to be something like this, staying in black. And this is going to go to white. So not this one, not this one, not this one, not this one. Our answer is clearly D. Question 9. What have we got here? It looks quite complicated, but actually, what can you see that there has been a rotation of the shape? It's been rotated 180 degrees. It's gone all the way around. Okay, and there's been some color changes. But first of all, we need to look all the way around rotation. So we have an all the way around rotation. We see that this part here is going to go here, this small white square, and the bigger square is going to be here. So that's the wrong way round. This could be okay. This is wrong. Could be okay, and this could be okay. Okay, now what's happened to the colours? It's just reversed. Everything that was white has become black, and everything that is black has become white. So which one of these has that true for? We need that this white square now needs to be black, so we're definitely not having this option. And then this all becomes white in the middle, so we can see that the answer must be B. Okay, and the last question for this section. What's happened here? First of all, we've got 2 different types of lines. We've got dashed lines and solid lines. And can you see the solid line has become dashed and the dashed line has become solid. And that's true everywhere, including in the middle. So here we're going to want to have solid line. This is good, but here this should be dashed. So that's wrong. Solid, dashed, solid, that's good. Dashed, solid, that one's good. This one is also potentially good. This one is not right because we don't want dashes here. We want straight lines. And here we've got a solid, dash, dash, solid. That could be this one. Okay, now that's what's happened to the shapes. They've swapped, haven't they? The black has moved to the top and the white has moved to the bottom and also over here. So we're going to want to have all black on the bottom and all white on the top. So for that reason, we're going to have answer C.
That concludes today's lesson on our non-verbal reasoning paper.
Students can now utilise our entire library of over 150 video lessons and 1,500 exam-style questions dedicated towards the 11+ exam, covering English, maths, verbal reasoning and non-verbal reasoning.